I'm just gonna get rid of that cold feed. Actually, hold on. You said you were losing cold, so here, let me shoot you with this. Oh wait, that's the wrong!
Oh.
That was the wrong fucking gun!
Sus! Among Us! Fortnite? Balls! Over 900 views! Hell yeah, we're making progress, boys! Oh, come on, just short of 1,000. Come on, YouTube. Why couldn't you recommend my video just a little bit longer? Okay, that's probably why. A lot of you got very, very angry at this video, though I did kind of see this coming. I know most of you were supportive generally, but this is actually going to be important for today's video, so let's go over some of these comments.
LOL, just join a roleplay server. Stay away from sweats and play elsewhere, or set up your own server with rules. Did you even watch my video where I talked about how I did exactly that and was still unsatisfied? I've tried so hard to enjoy it. I played on vanilla, PvE, modded roleplay. None of them do it for me. I got really close with the Softcore server, but then my base got offline. Last time I tried hosting a Rust server, I failed to get a single player to join it, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. No, I didn't go into detail why, which probably looks bad, but shit, man, do you want to hear me bitch about Rust for 7 minutes or 45? I decided that each type of server would get their own video about that, and this video is the start of them. Completely disagree due to my playstyle, but you also don't have enough hours to judge properly. This is actually something I want to talk about. These are my games on Steam. As you see, Rust is at the top with over 1,345 hours. Right below that is Halo Master Chief Collection with over 900 hours. I showed this to my friends who also play Halo, and they were really impressed with how much of my life I dedicated to it. But when I have 445 more Rust hours than I do for basically my favorite video game, I get told, 1,300 hours? That's it? The fuck you mean that's it?
You need at least 5k hours before you even start the journey.
I mean, that makes sense if you're playing the traditional way, because it takes so fucking long to do literally anything. Combine that with Rust Cultism, and that ridiculous expectation is now given to everyone, which is all a completely normal mentality to have in the Rust community. I have more hours in Rust than I do in any other PC game I've ever played, and it's still not enough. Hard things are rewarding, just like how real life is hard and unforgiving. I don't know about you guys, but I play video games to escape the hardships of real life. You think I play Minecraft because I want to have a bad time? I mean, we're already going through enough in real life. I'm not going to add more stress on top of that. You need to be mentally tough? Does being mentally tough mean spending 6+ hours on Rust every single day and being okay with losing all that progress at any moment? Well, then I don't want to be mentally tough. That doesn't sound very fun, and it hasn't been very fun. I've tried it time after time. I can agree hard things are rewarding, but you can make games hard in different ways, and there's a huge difference between making a game hard by making challenging obstacles and making a game hard by punishing the player. If you punish the player too much, you'll draw away a lot of people. If that's not for you, then don't play it. Whoa, ho, ho, ho! Oh, if that's not for you, then don't play it at all. Not find a different server to play on, not create your own server with your own rules. This guy's giving me an ultimatum. He wants me to either tolerate this bullshit or drop the game completely.
AirPods Rust. Who is this guy? Let's check him out. Oh! Alright, time out. I respect the grind. Keep it up, man, keep it up. Let's see, what kind of videos you making? Oh, yeah, okay, so that explains the comment. Okay, back to arguing.
Your channel is literally nothing but Rust content. This is not unusual. Most Rust content creators don't upload anything else because the nature of how people are playing Rust leaves them with no time for anything else. Have you ever considered that maybe some people want to touch grass? My channel has way too much variety to conform to Rust cultist expectations. I have lots of content about Yandere Simulator, but I also have quite a bit of Halo content. I just started playing Cyberpunk and The Escapists, and just finished playing Dead Space. That was really fun. I like trying out Sonic here and there. I got my own original project that I call Vencho, and there are other things I'm considering that I'm not announcing publicly. I want to add Rust to that list of games I make projects for, but not if it means sacrificing everything else. I understand why some people like playing Rust the way they do. There's nothing wrong with wanting that extreme challenge Rust provides. I mean, it's fine if you like playing that way. What I'm attacking with this video series is the mindset that everyone has to play this way, and the idea that everyone's going to want to play this way. Like, if that's seriously the ultimatum I'm given, if this video series fails and I can't find enough players to join my hypothetical server, and I have to quit if I don't want to play the toxic way, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quit the game and move on to other things I get way more value from. Rust Anarchy is designed for a very specific type of gamer that has way more free time than they probably should, and is not suitable for the general population. I am on a mission to fix this with the creation of my own server that is. But before I can do that, I have to explain why the alternative servers available right now have failed to. So why does all of that matter? It matters because it helps us understand the place people are coming from when creating servers. Today we are talking about minigame servers. Facepunch describes minigames as unique game modes and experiences. Okay, so exactly what I'm asking for. Minigame servers are the embodiment of Rust's sandbox elements put into practice. Why the hell am I still complaining? The answer to that will be very clear once we actually check out a minigame server.
Rust Reborn EU. Let's check this out. The server has a free-for-all mode. I like me a bit of shooty. Wait, really? One gun? That's it? Oh, crap. I mean, got some meds and attachments. I guess that's something. I mean, what map is this? What the? Nuketown? Wow. So original. Dude, there's too many players for a map this small.
Look, if I want death matches on Call of Duty maps, I already have 5 Call of Duty games for that. Call of Duty games that have guns much easier to control, plus grenades, flashbangs, super epic kill streaks, and an overall melting pot of amazing features that provide a much more fulfilling and enriched experience.
Okay, so I've had it with that game mode. Let's try out some Bed Wars. Okay, so we have time to build up our bases before we start fighting. That's pretty cool. I like that it lets you craft. That's pretty cool. I have an idea. I'm gonna make smoke grenades to give me cover towards the center. Wait, hold on, what's going on? What do you mean, item blocks?
I also have no way of getting vehicles. It doesn't let me use Tesla coils either. It's locked in a constant daylight, so no use out of night vision goggles or flashlights. No weather changes I could take advantage of. There's so many creative ideas I have that I just can't execute. I talked with someone on Discord about the smoke grenades, and they told me it was justified because you could just throw hundreds of them and no one could see anything. Well, maybe that wouldn't be a problem if the map wasn't completely flat. Or maybe if we had to research them first, or require a tier 2 workbench like vanilla, which would all cost resources. All these restrictions result in most of Bed Wars being just AK Simulator, which is... Okay, the AK's getting its own video.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I just need a completely new server, alright? Let's look at the mode tag here. Wait, what's this? Combat train? fun, 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 fun. Wait. What? Oh. Combat train, not train. Who am I thinking? Want something unique? Oh, how dare I? What am I thinking?
What bothers me is that they absolutely do not have to be like this. Like that free-for-all from earlier. Remember when I talked about how Call of Duty had grenades and flashbangs? Rust also has grenades and flashbangs. And smoke grenades, just like Call of Duty. Adding those features alone would make the experience way more interesting. And these servers deliberately choose not to, for a very obvious reason. Minigame servers are designed as practice arenas to train you for what Rust cultists label as real Rust. They are not designed to be fun game modes in of themselves. Here's where those comments come into play. Think about it. If you're trying to make a server that trains people for real Rust, and you succeed, why would you put in any more effort beyond that? If your sole objective is to practice your AK spray, these servers are actually pretty useful. After all, how are you going to practice your aim if there's a giant smoke cloud in your way? However, their value ends there. And this is why Rust cultism is a problem. It spreads across the entire game, even servers that aren't vanilla. I got a comment from last video saying that I should just play differently and not let Rust cultists affect me. They don't affect me. But because of how widespread their take is across the community, server owners appeal to them. They don't explore, they're not creative, leaving other players who want something else with only a small amount and the most mediocre of options to play on. And that does affect me. Free-for-all with only one gun and some meds. Bed wars with flat maps and countless restrictions. Battlefield servers that just give you all the guns and leave you with that. The minigame servers available right now are lazily designed, do not provide anything I can't get better from a different game, and the few that try to be interesting over-depend on mods. All despite the fact Facepunch has given us absolutely everything we could possibly need to create some of the most unique and fun experiences in gaming history. This is some of the biggest waste of potential I've ever seen.
Okay, Claude, how about you show us what a unique game mode looks like?
Okay. Watch this. We're gonna fix that deathmatch mode. 1. Use Rust's monuments and custom bases for maps, not Call of Duty. 2. Have different loadouts with different weapons. I'm thinking Roamer, Grub, Roof Camper, and Farmer as the default loadouts, and each match would be set for any one of 3 tiers. 3. Have map-specific, gimmicky loadouts that vary on what map you're on that you can earn through good performance. For example, if you're playing on Arctic Research Base, you get a snow kit with a water gun that can get you some funny kills. Look at the bottom right.
Oh, I'm cold. I'm cold. Oh, no, that healed me.
Now, how cold are you?
4.
Wait,
I'm not even 4 degrees.
-4, that's it?
4 Celsius. 4 Celsius.
Hold on, that's a little weird. Hold on, take off the snow jacket. I'll give you a different pair of clothing. That's a little weird. Maybe I need to give you more water.
Hey, what the hell? Hey, what are you doing? Hey! What the fuck?
What does it say now?
My codes are gone. My codes are gone. It's 0.
0?
Yep.
So, when you get wet, it's supposed to, like...
Make me colder?
Yeah, it's supposed to make you colder.
Nope.
Yeah, so, like, dip in the ocean for a few seconds, and watch what happens. Knock him out. Knock him out. What is it? Where you at?
10, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, and it's climbing up, right?
Yeah, it's climbing up.
It's still climbing up?
Yes, 31, 32.
-32?
Yeah.
The idea was, you know, you could shoot them with a water gun and it would make them cold like it does when you go in the water. But for some reason, it doesn't work like that? Like, you weren't cold at all?
No. When you shot me, no, it wasn't.
All right, now shoot me.
Okay.
What the fuck? I'm healing.
You're healing?
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess forget that idea. It should get you cold, like, when you jump in water. Why doesn't it do that? That's so that's so dumb. Okay, well, okay, I guess forget about that one. If you're playing on Oil Rig or Underwater Labs, you could get diving gear with a spear gun to swim around the map. 4. Have map-specific events and features that come in play as the match progresses. This could mean Bradley spawns in if you're at launch, heavy scientists arrive if you're at oil, maybe at junkyard you could use the crane to get enough scrap for a vehicle, or some other items. Maybe at excavator you could mine up materials to craft explosives, or call in the airdrop. Even something as simple as going from day to night can shake things up a lot. Every single idea I just proposed are all vanilla features of Rust and would not require a single mod to implement. That is just a small taste of what Rust is capable of that a significant percentage of the community chooses not to look into. I would love to start my own minigame server where I implement the ideas just proposed. It would be super fun and unlike anything we've ever seen in this game. So what's stopping me? Well, for one, it would require a countless number of custom plugins that I have no idea how to use in order to be set up. I predict I would need to already have experience with successful server hosting in order to make a minigame server a success. You may have also picked up on something. Minigame servers are structured in a completely different way. Trying to solve your issues with vanilla by playing on minigames is like eating tacos because you didn't like a flavor of ice cream. Tacos may be nice, but what you want is a better flavor of ice cream. Minigame servers take away any sense of grind from Rust, which is part of what makes vanilla so fun. What I really want as a casual... Hold up, I'm gonna get at least one of those comments.
You notice that pro players use casual like a slur? Like, oh, f me, man. God forbid I have a job. God forbid I drink, I go to bars. I'm a casual. Oh, don't listen to me.
Where were we? What I really want as a casual gamer is a Rust experience that captures the fulfillment of vanilla grind without the painful loss of said grind that comes with it. I predict that type of server would also be easier to set up, so that's what I'm going to focus my attention on for the time being. Maybe I'll reevaluate making a minigame server if my current server plans succeed. So how can we make a Rust server that keeps the grindy parts without the painful loss? Let me introduce you to... PvE servers, player versus environment. Servers where players are not allowed to kill or raid each other for any reason. Dude, Rust cultists hate PvE servers. It's kind of funny.
Wow, I can't ruin the experience for other players. So not fun.
Well, I got a message for all you cultists. You're right. I've played on PvE servers. I don't find them that fun either. This is actually something we can agree on, and the reasons for why we don't like them are a whole other can of worms. So that's what my next Rust video is going to be about. I'll lump roleplay in there too since they have many similarities. Before I tell you to like, subscribe, yada yada, I want to put something into perspective. My channel is incredibly small compared to other creators who make videos about Rust. My videos do not reach as many people as a result. If I were to start a Clodhopper Rust server right now, it would not have a large enough population to incentivize people to join, and it's likely it would stay that way for years. However, if this video series continues to perform well, it would gather up like-minded people in one place, which I could then make aware of my server and have them all join at once, which would significantly speed up its population growth. I explained this in my last video about Rust and y'all got the picture real quick. But less than 1,000 views is still not very large in the grand scheme of things. It's just big for one of my videos. If you're watching this video right now and anything I've said in this video resonates with you, it means your input, or lack thereof, will genuinely make the difference between whether or not this project happens. We seriously have the power to make historic changes to the way people look at this game. We just have to use it. And if you're a Rust cultist who hates my opinions about the game, my next Rust video would be about why PvE sucks. I'm sure you would love to see that one. Supporting my channel by sharing, liking, and subscribing would still be of your benefit.
Enjoy your 20 top server. No one gonna play on this. Sorry, dude. You're a pussy, by the way. Because of the toxicity, man. I mean, this is what happens. Look. This is what happens when you design your whole game around making life worse for others. Those are the types of people you're going to attract. But I mean, hey, you know what? Maybe a 20-pop server wouldn't be so bad. It doesn't need to be like a huge server or anything like that. Just enough, enough to just like keep things going on.